14,000 vanished, gone, out of sight, and the government acts like nothing is wrong. Do you know who walks past your door at night? Who enters your streets, your schools, your neighborhoods? Without a single record, without a trace? Thousands of asylum seekers are invisible to the system, untouchable, untraceable. And the law that's supposed to protect citizens protects them instead. Why are the police helpless? Why do politicians shrug? Why is the law weaponized to shield those who exploit it while ordinary citizens live in fear? Imagine men arriving on our shores, exploiting legal loopholes, claiming sudden religious conversions or changes in sexuality, and disappearing into towns with no names, no records, no accountability. How many more attacks, how many more fires, how many more nights of uncertainty will it take before someone admits the truth, that the system is broken and we are paying the price? This is not just immigration. This is a crisis of safety, trust, and sovereignty. Tonight, we pull back the curtain. 14,000 is the number the public sees, but analysts warn the real figure could be 3 to 4 times higher. Hotels overflow, police are overwhelmed, and communities are left scrambling for protection. £2.1 billion spent on migrant housing. And yet thousands slip through the net, completely untraceable. Entire districts are left to fend for themselves, and local stores strip shelves of fireworks within minutes. Parents are out there organizing neighborhood watches, and teachers are drawing up safe route maps for children. Meanwhile, politicians claim that adherence to human rights laws is paramount, even if it leaves our streets unsafe. Citizens ask, and rightly so, whose rights are truly being prioritized? The Human Rights Act, which was meant to safeguard the vulnerable, has been weaponized as a loophole. Sudden religious conversions, claims of sexual orientation, mental health threats, these tactics freeze deportation proceedings, just like that. Legal firms coach arrivals on exactly what to say, turning economic migrants into persecuted victims within hours of arrival. The system, it becomes a shield for those who exploit it, while law-abiding citizens are left to face the consequences. Riots erupt outside hotels, police lines collapse, fireworks are hurled at officers, yet government officials continue to insist that everything is under control, just ignoring the reality on the streets. This invisible population is no longer theoretical. Thousands of military-aged men are congregating in areas where police forces barely patrol. Facial recognition, biometric systems, and background checks are, useless against people with multiple identities, no digital footprint, and destroyed documentation. Drug networks, grooming gangs, and organized crime take advantage of this chaos, recruiting from a population the state cannot track. Every attack, every disappearance, every night of fear is a direct consequence of legal frameworks that honestly favor loopholes over enforcement. Parents, pensioners, and everyday citizens are forced to bear the burden while politicians protect their image and international reputations. And yet the media rarely confronts the truth. Headlines blame far-right groups or present these events as isolated incidents. Social media explodes with clips showing riots and chaos, while the official narrative insists it's just a tiny fringe. Meanwhile, 14,000 or possibly far more remain unaccounted for, free to roam, free to commit crime, free to vanish again with a new alias. Every unvetted man on the streets is a symptom of a system that has surrendered control. The law, the very framework meant to keep us safe, has become a shield for exploitation and a weapon against citizens. This is not incompetence alone. It is the industrialization of asylum fraud. Legal firms, bureaucrats, and politicians combine to create a system where the destruction of identification, the exploitation of legal loopholes, and the manipulation of human rights are normalized. Citizens see their neighborhoods changed, their daughters at risk, and their freedoms restricted, all in the name of tolerance. And while ordinary British taxpayers foot the bill, the invisible population expands, emboldened by a government unwilling to act. Ask yourself, if these were British business owners evading taxes, the arrest would be immediate. But because these are unverified arrivals exploiting a broken treaty, the government forgives rather than enforces. The silence from the highest offices is complicity. Every night, the streets bear witness to this failure. Burning vehicles, shattered storefronts, riots, machete attacks, and drug recruitment. The Human Rights Act, the law meant to protect, has been twisted into a shield for the criminal, while citizens pay the ultimate price. Tonight we face a choice. Do we continue to let this phantom population grow? To let our streets be ruled by those who have no names, no fingerprints, no accountability? Or do we demand a system that protects citizens first, that closes loopholes, that balances human rights with public safety? The 14,000 are not leaving. The shadows they cast over our towns are real. The law may protect them, but it does not protect you, and the longer we ignore this, the deeper the rot spreads. This is not just a migration crisis. This is a crisis of sovereignty, safety, and truth. And it's happening right now, in the streets we call home.